Welcome to S.N.N. Today is Friday, April 15th, 2016.
It's a hawk day, which means star periods 2, 4, and 6.
Today is National Glazed Ham Day.
Oh, stop. You're making me hungry.
I know. Glazed ham is delicious.
The Hormel Company in Minnesota sold the first canned ham back in 1926, and people loved it.
Since then, hams have been produced by almost every country in the world. Fun fact, a pig scratches itself with its right leg,
which uses the muscles more often, so the meat will be tougher.
Aim for the left leg if you can.
Unless you're vegetarian, in which case,
forget it and be a ham. According to dictionary.com, the other ham
is an actor who overacts
or overuses gestures or mannerisms. Do you have a guess for what today is?
That may be a hint if you take it literally.
Today is National Take a Wild Guess Day.
I'm going to take a wild guess that we need to talk about the dress code.
Oh, like the no bear zone?
Yes. Good news in the weather next week. Monday is supposed to be in the 80s.
However, you need to remember to dress modestly.
It is not summer vacay yet.
And you're not sitting by the pool.
Dress appropriately.
While we're on the topic of Monday, this just in. There will be a makeup meeting for Robotics Club on Monday, the 18th, from 2:45 to 4.
So plan on robotics on Monday
and Wednesday. Also, Science Olympiad is leaving today to go compete at Eastern Washington University.
Wishing you luck and good science in your competition.
Lots of Skyhawks are involved, which is great news.
Ugh, what's the matter?
It's National Tax Day today.
But you don't pay taxes.
I know, but that means my parents are going to be in a bad mood today.
So you'll have to ham it up and lighten their mood.
That's not a bad idea.
It's also DNA Day today. It's in my DNA to act it up and be a ham.
Our phone in today. What does DNA stand for? Call 78293 with your answer ready. Go!
Today is the reason that you are you.
What?
Are you kidding me? You don't know the reason that you are you?
Well, the only thing that makes me is, well, me.
In a word, jeans.
It's pretty awesome when you think about it.
And they're so small you can't see them, except with a high-powered microscope.
Genes are found on tiny spaghetti-like structures called chromosomes.
And chromosomes are found inside cells.
Your body is made of billions of cells.
Cells are very small units that make up all living things.
A cell is so tiny that you can only see it using a strong microscope. Chromosomes come in pairs.
And there are hundreds, sometimes thousands of genes in just one chromosome.
DNA has all the chemical compounds that makes your hair
blonde,
brown,
ginger, or whatever. It controls everything from the color of your eyes
to the shape of your toenails. Be thankful today for that unique DNA that is you, and you. DNA is our genetic code.
But today we also want to talk about computer code. Have you heard about the app called Down to Lunch?
I have. I downloaded it and then I deleted it.
Our S.N.N. writing staff, along with Ms. Pappas and Mrs. Johnson, have been researching this.
It's unclear exactly what's happening and who's or what's at fault, but in some cases, the app is sending out fake texts.
And if you have the app,
or any app actually,
you are giving it access to your contacts and it may be sending out emails without your knowledge.
We had about 20 students show us exactly what was happening yesterday.
Rumors are that it hacks your contacts and then it sends texts to other people saying to download the app.
But there are sites like Snoops.com that investigate these rumors, and they posted that the rumors were false.
But it's hard to argue with evidence on your phones.
Apps often ask to access your contacts.
So do your research and make sure the app is safe.
And look in your settings to see what you're giving it access to. Our best advice is to be careful.
Yes, be careful and show an adult any text that you're getting that seems suspicious.
Don't respond to anything you don't know or that is from a stranger.
Tell an adult and delete the messages. Be cautious about all information you give out,
online and otherwise. Here are Mr. Smith and Mr. Williams.
Good morning, everybody, and good morning, Mr. Williams.
Good morning.
But that's some good advice about those apps and anything that asks for your contacts. I think it was the lunch. What was that one called?
Down to lunch.
Down to lunch. I've been hearing a lot about that this week. So do be careful. And if you are suspicious about anything, you can also come talk with me or Mr. Williams or Mr. Strawn or our school counselors as well if there's something going on. But yes, do be careful and tell an adult.
Yes, and be careful anytime you give people access to your contact list or anything else on your phone. So just keep that in mind as you're doing that.
Exactly. And yes, the weather is exciting next week, but I would say the one thing that I've been seeing with the dress code that I think we should probably review is when you're wearing pants that have holes ripped in them, and I know that's a popular trend right now. If those holes are showing bare skin, above mid-thigh, you got to have something underneath those. Otherwise, you'll be asked to change.
Yep.
Okay, let's see who's been safe, respectful, and responsible, shall we? Here we go. I've got Kylie Ellett.
I have Matei, can't quite read the last name, Stalmakoy maybe? Stalmakov, something like that.
Maya Aiton.
Alex Hunt.
Caitlin Daniels.
Caleb Shira.
Oh, and Miss Olivia Van Dale.
Jordan Montevino. And I have one more, Kendall Carroll.
Most excellent. All right, hope you
Wait, one more brief announcement.
Okay.
At the band concert last night, first of all, great job to all of our members who participated last night. As I was leaving backstage, I did pick up a phone. So if you lost your phone at the band concert last night, you can come to the office, and if it's yours, I'll ask you to identify it. But if it's yours, you can pick it up.
Excellent.
All right.
Okay, have a great Friday, everybody.
Also, it's Titanic Remembrance Day.
This day is dedicated to the memory of when the Titanic sank into the icy waters of the North Atlantic Ocean in April 1912.
We remember more than 1,500 people who died that day. Known as the unsinkable ship, the Titanic hit an iceberg at 11:40 p.m. on April 14th.
Later, in the icy waters of the Atlantic Ocean on April 15th, the Titanic sunk.
Those who perished did so mainly due to a lack of lifeboats on board the ship.
Read more about it in the LMC. Both fictionalized accounts
and eyewitness reports
can be found in the stacks in the library. Also, did you notice how every day this week we've been talking about the library?
Yeah, well, it's because it's National Library Week.
Pop into the LMC and get a new to you book to read.
And Miss Pappas will give you a sticker or a stamp.
Also, the library color printer is back in action.
Back to the phone-in. The answer today is
deoxyribonucleic acid, or DNA. Good job to Matthew and Ethan from G. Cooper's class.
A treat and fake cash will be delivered to you after the show.
That is the news for Skyridge Middle School, where
#YouMatter. Today's thought from Benjamin Franklin. It is in this world nothing is certain,
but death and taxes.
Have a fan-diddly-tastic Friday, Skyhawks.
Also, have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you back here on an 85-degree Monday.
Wear something appropriate.
Remember to follow the code, the Sky Code. Be safe.
Be respectful.
Be responsible.
And be kind.
This has been Addie.
And Cameron. At this time, please stand for the pledge.
Ready, begin.